A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Sooners will kick this away to get us going here. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to pass here on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down after that previous play. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ponies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Now the important point after attempt. It's blocked. Only scoop it up. Can they make something happen here? Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it the distance for 2 points. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Dropping back. It's Arnold. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
The pass on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. He runs out of bounds.
The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 28. To kick it away.
Running it back, it's Smith. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
SMU Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the Mustangs offense is on the move now.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. It's Jennings. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On first down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Bailey. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, SMU. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Running back grab. defense getting through the blockers. Will be stopped short of the first down. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
It's a draw to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you almost feel bad for the running back here. There's just nowhere to go. He ends up trying to bounce it to get to the outside on the draw, but the defense covered up all the gaps and made that impossible. It's another nice job by this defense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Arnold. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bailey. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, SMU 13, Oklahoma 5.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. It's a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. The Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
On the return, it's Burks. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but man.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And from SMU Mustangs will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
It's now second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bailey. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Gonna run it. It's Smith. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a third down play. Offense operating from the pistol. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And the wideout goes in motion. Here we go on fourth down. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Tackle made after a big gain.
This offense is clicking. Clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Pitches to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Sawchuk. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw. It's Arnold. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass complete, and second down now. This throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pickup of 12. That's a first down for the offense.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
This defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Arnold. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Burks. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Get some space around the 30.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And that is no good. Off the miss, still a 22-point margin.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out. It's Sawchuk. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, SMU 30, Oklahoma 5.
And the Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
SMU offense is back out on the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Runs right over the defender. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Jennings. He's running out of time here. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the returner is brought down. Sooners offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Tackle made after the completion. That completion sets up a second down play.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Snags a quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. To throw, it's Arnold. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fire brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And your SMU Mustangs will take over first and 10.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the Sooners will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the 4th down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them, and you're rewarded with a 1st down.
Using his legs, it's Barnes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the run moves the ball over to 33.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up third down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sideline. It's Hudson. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play on the last play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up.
The end of the third quarter with the score SMU 30, Oklahoma 18.
So here we go. We'll start the fourth quarter with a field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? A special teams disaster on the kickoff. Takes it back into the end zone, tackled for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
Down at the 30, and your SMU Mustangs will take over 1st and 10.
And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. There's the handoff. Oh, what a move. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The sure hands. It's Burks.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver.
Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And a handoff as they run the counter play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years is...
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circle in the schedule since the start of the season. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Mustangs will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Sawchuk. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on second down. With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Unleashes the stiff arm. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
To throw, it's Jennings. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. On the ground, it's Smith. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, SMU.
As a defensive coordinator, you gotta be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Back to pass. It's Jennings. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And he gets nothing there. The defense rises up on 3rd down.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Mustangs will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here's the 2nd down play. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
The Mustangs will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Sooners will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Jennings. Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
First down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Daniels. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Graham behind the line. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
And the Mustangs pick up enough to get a 1st down there. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
It's an out route. The catch made. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw again. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Second down play coming up. Back in motion now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Gets made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at midfield. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he could pick up a lot of yards. So it's 4th down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. This offense now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Bailey. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Mustangs. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Sawchuk. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Sticking with the running game. Breaking tackles. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The defense with more pre-snap movement. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Important second down play coming up. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Back to throw. It's Arnold looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass rush closing in. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? An inside give now from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away.
Number 49 on to punt it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Who makes the grab. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. The Sooners moving quickly down the field here.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a quick grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Looking to throw yet again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Becomes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He's running out of time here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He slings this one deep down the left side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Using his legs, it's Smith. The gain moves the ball to the 34. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Bringing you back, it's Smith. Oh, and he's got some space here. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. With the return, it's Burks. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
28, SMU 14.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here comes a handoff. What a move. Breaking ankles and still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quarterback drops back. Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
The pocket breaking down. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Not much on that play, brought down short.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with a slide.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 28, SMU 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete downfield. He picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Mustangs pick up enough for a first down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's across the 25. Physical run, breaking tackles. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's now second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator to get some positive yards to keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on 3rd and goal.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sawchuk. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. To throw, it's Jennings. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the return man runs out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route, and they get him down after the completion. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
No huddle now for the offense.
Snags a quick throw. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
And a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Second down after the incompletion. Trying to find room. It's Barnes. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Sooners will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. Tackled, but first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, number 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Oklahoma, 42. SMU, 24.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Offense makes their way on the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
To the air, it's Arnold. Caught quickly. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
By Oklahoma. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on 1st down. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The linebacker shifting around now.
For a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught on the outside. It's Hudson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The pass rush closing in. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Can't connect in the long.